What's up, everybody? Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms. This is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave now. We do not advocate or sell or do anything else that's illegal with illegal drugs. So if you're not 21, please leave. Thank you very much. Check out our Monstera. Is completely crossed. If you've been following along, that branch back there was way over here just about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Now it's completely crossed the pond and has gone over, and we're probably going to have to pull it back because it's probably going to end up touching the waterfall and redirecting water. But look how big this thing is. It's huge. The one back there is the newest one, but this one here has got it. Oh, look at that. There's a new one coming on the side of this one. So the new one's going to be going out that way. So it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until we have to do something crazy with it. I'm not sure how I guess you could prune it. You know, cut it down there and start a new one. Maybe I could start a Monstera business. Let's take a look at the guys and girls in here today. What's up, Pooter? Oh, there you are. What's up, Coot? Scoot? Both of you down there? Yeah, both of you there. I see you. What's going on? Y'all looking good today. So we had the excuse me, the water line up to that spot there. It's gone down about an inch, and one of the reasons I think it went down so fast overnight is because we turned up the flow. So I turned up the pump just a notch, and that increased the flow. You can see the DQ water dumping in right there. But we increased the flow. The flow of the water is moving a lot faster now. You can actually see it. And I've noticed when it moves faster, it wicks more. So it's kind of crazy how that works. You would think it'd be the opposite, but we did disconnect all of this. So if you've been following along, we cut the dog fennel way back. We had a lot of moisture coming up through here. There was just a lot of moisture coming up through there and dumping down into this soil pocket right here. You can see how wet it is. And I think that's hindering our plants here. You can see how kind of droopy we are. And it was just in this kind of branch right here. You can see how red stemmed it is. It's just gotten worse. This branch and that branch here. A couple of these middle small branches here are just taking a beating on something going on down at the bottom. They're beautiful flower, and they're dense flowers. They're small, and you know they have been seeded, so there's seeds in there. You can see them. Boom, boom, boom. Look at all them seeds. But I don't know how big they're going to get, and they're dense flowers. They're really tight nodes and smell great. This one smells like bubble gum, kind of lemon lime, just straight, a lot of lime, a lot of lemon. And that's what we get on that one. This one over here, it's got the bubble gum cotton candy. This is the Kush. This is the Well, we have a couple of these. This one and this one here. This is from Jolly Pond. These two are from Jolly Pond Farms. I'm going to show you what they are because I can't remember. These are Marmalade Groves, but these are a special release, so I don't know if we can get any more of these. Garlic Grove times Limarella Marmalade. It's immature seed special release. I picked these up at an event back in 2023. Maybe it's 2022. No, yeah, it was early February of 23. And it's Cotton Candy Kush, which we definitely know that's in there. And then that orange apricot, so it's Cotton Candy Mimosa, it's Coffee Cake, Cuddle Cook, Sky Cuddle Kush times GMO garlic. There's the funk, and I get a little orange apricot in there too. So that's what these plants are right here. These over here, this is the yellow skunk. This is a cross where the female was a Nerd's genetics. It was Daddy Fat Sacks, which is Blue Dream times Airborne G13. And then the male was from Yellow Hammer genetics, and that was Blueberry Skank, which is Blueberry OG crossed with Skunk number 1. This one here is very lemon lime. I mean, got lemon, lime, a little bit of funk in there. This one over here is a shorter one. And this one is sticky, a lot stickier than the other one, but got the it's very lemony, very lemony. I'm gonna go ahead and take this leaf here, and just to get some. Then we're gonna take a finger over here. Take this big finger right here. You don't need that. We just pull this down. Let's get some light down in there. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. Just taking some fingers out of there. Trying to get some light to penetrate down through there. The more light we get, the better off we're going to be. Kind of like under canopy lights, you know. But we don't have under canopy. We have some. Grandmaster's got them. And you can use discount code Yellow Skunk Farms to get you some. But I don't use them in here. Just because I don't know how they react to everything, and they'd be lights be pushing up and over, and I don't know. It's just, I'd probably have a lot more algae in the creek. I would get a lot of things that I probably don't want to get. This is not a, dedicated to these plants in particular. I mean, it is, but then again, we have to take care of everything else. We got to be aware of everything else. I don't want to, even though everything else in here is adapted, like grasses, the bush, like everything in here cover crop wise is an evergreen pretty much. It doesn't ever need a winter, so to speak. The grasses look super healthy. We put some new sand and silt down, and clay and organic matter, basically the same stuff that's in the creek. We just spread along the edge of the creek. This just replenishes. You can already start to see critters running through it, and that just aerates it as the water wicks up into the soil pockets, into that sand and silt. Look, there's a new pile. The worms just run through it, creating air channels, air holes. This aerates the soil, Also, the water is aerated from the pond in the creek, and where it drops in, and see, we're getting air there. All that gets aerated. It's kind of like a compost tea constantly. All the nutrients in that, everything's being aerated, flows through the creek, is wicked up along the edges of the creek. Once it's saturated, then it just stays moist all the time. And it's constantly exchanging air and water throughout the whole edge of the creek. So it's always changing, it's always flowing, so to speak. The plants look really good. I mean, we're day 45, you know. I didn't expect them to plump up really a whole lot because we did seed them, you know. But they look good, except for that, those droopy leaves. But the buds on those droopy leaves look really good. It's not really affecting the flower. I think the plant's just redirecting a lot of its energy to that. There's something that I just know there's too much water down there, and we've started to fix the problem, we hope. We disconnected this whole edge here from the creek. I think we were just pulling too much water up through there. So we've disconnected all of this down here. None of this is connected. So as long as it's not connected to the water, it won't be wicking up water. So this is going to dry out a little bit compared to down there. And we may have to end up taking all that dog fennel out and just letting it dry out. You know what I mean? That dog fennel was covering up everything, not allowing airflow to get down through there, and everything was turning into a swamp. We don't want a swamp. This is what this is the worm casting right here. This is what it is. Looks like dry. Look at all the sand that's still left in there. Even after it's been worked through the worms, still a lot of that sand in there. Let me get this piece of grass off. There we go. Look at that. Those are just, oops. Those are aggregates. Soil aggregates, where the biology has just turned it in. Look. That's sand, silt, clay, organic matter. Oop, look at it. I just saw a daggone earwig. He's like, ah, get me out of here. Get on out of here. Go on. There you go. So as they work this soil, it's pretty cool how the worms just work that stuff. Hang loose, buddy. See that? I love these agates. That's my orange peel right here. Those are sent to us by Mask Creations. You can find him on M-A-S-K, Mask Creations on Instagram. And we, unfortunately, have to go to work today on a Saturday, but that's what we have to do sometimes. Saturdays and Sundays are our busiest days, so these are the days I usually can take off Monday through Friday, but I'll have to work a Friday, maybe a Saturday sometimes. And today's one of those Saturdays, so we're going to head out of here early. I appreciate everybody hanging out, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Saturday. Peace.